All right, good morning. We are going to look at how to rationalize the denominator of a radical expression. So I'm given 7 divided by 2 plus radical 3. Now our goal is to get rid of the radical in the denominator using a process called rationalization. So what we want to do is to multiply this binomial, the 2 plus radical 3, by its conjugate. So the conjugate of 2 plus radical 3 becomes 2 minus radical 3. Alright, so if you remember this from unit 4, we talk about the conjugate of imaginary numbers. Okay, so I multiply the bottom and the top by the same number so that I don't change the question, because 2 minus radical 3 divided by 2 minus radical 3 becomes 1. So technically we have not changed the question, but then it makes it easier for us to get rid of the radical in the denominator. So now I can multiply the top, okay, to get 7 times 2 minus radical 3. Now I'm not going to distribute, I'm just going to leave it like that, okay, divided by, now I'm going to multiply the denominator, right, these two binomials. Okay, you can go ahead and do FOIL with that, or you can use the difference of squares, which says that if I have a squared, let me remind you, minus b squared, I can factor this into a minus b, a plus b. So this is what I'm going to use to multiply the denominator, right? If you can see the connection here, that is going to be a, that is going to b. So this looks more like what I have here. So this is a plus b, a minus b, which looks like that. So I'm going to multiply, instead of doing the FOIL, I'm going to say 2 squared, which is what I'm doing here, right? Minus b is radical 3, so radical 3 squared. Again, this will get you the same answer if you FOIL, right? If you do 2 times 2, 2 times radical 3, and all the, if you do FOIL, you end up with the same expression. But this is just a faster way and a quicker way of doing it. Okay, so now the numerator stays the same. We have 7 times 2 radical 3 divided by 2 squared gets us 4 minus square root of 3 raised to the power 2. The square and the square root will cancel out, so we end up with just a 3. So now I can simplify it as 7 2 radical 3 here divided by 1, right? Because 4 minus 3 is 1. So that leaves us with this answer. Okay, any number divided by 1 stays the same number. So that is how you write. So you see that our denominator is now a rational number, which is 1. But in this case, we can avoid it. We can just leave it out. Okay, so that's how you do that. So thank you for watching, and I will see you again in the next video.